I'm not sure we could ask for a better weekend of football than what we saw over the past 4 days. Buffalo and Dallas clinched their playoff berths, while Minnesota, San Fran, and Kansas City are division winners. And then on the field, three overtime games, the wildest ending to an NFL game in the history, and the largest comeback ever. You're listening to the Purple Huddle Podcast with Kevin and Durp. I'm Brandon. Y'all ready for Christmas, guys?
Oh, yeah, I'm ready. Santa didn't give me the present I wanted this week, but I'm ready.
Yeah, we all in that category right now.
Oh, I'm ready. Hot.
All right, everyone, let's take a look at the Week 15 scoreboard really quick. San Francisco took down Seattle on Thursday Night Football. Buffalo outlasted Miami and Western New York. Eagles beat the Bears on Sunday afternoon. Saints edged the Falcons. Detroit, they grounded the Jets. Pittsburgh beat Carolina. Kansas City beat Houston in overtime. Denver, they were all over Arizona. Las Vegas, they won in the final seconds of regulation against New England. The Chargers beat the Titans on the last second field goal. Giants beat Washington there in Landover. And the Packers toughed it out in the win versus the Rams. That was Aaron Rodgers' seventh straight win in prime time. Kevin, the Browns held an opponent. Out of the end zone for the first time all season long. That opponent was our Ravens.
Yes, it was. It's good to be back. In 2 weeks, I haven't been able to do this. It's rant time, so just bear with me because, in the immortal words of my buddy Bob Haney, I'm running hot today. Just lethargic, piss poor offensive football. I mean, bad play calling, bad execution. I mean, you look at it all around, it just looks like that does not look like an offense that is prepping for a playoff run. That looks like an offense that's prepping to go home. Yeah. I mean, when you score 3 points, but your defense holds your opponent to 13 points, and you lose, it's not on your defense, it's on you. I mean, granted, special teams didn't do too well. I mean, Duvernay, I don't know what the hell he was thinking in this game. Calling fair catches when he should be running, taking them out of the end zone when and getting caught before the 25. I mean, hell, even poor Tuck got caught up in it, which I only blame one on him.
Yeah, the other one was a block.
Yeah, the other one was a block. In the 48-yarder, if you look, the laces were in, they weren't even out, so that was even a bad hold.
Yep.
So I don't even really blame those two on him, although if you listen to his press conference, he took full responsibility for both of them.
Yeah, that's a man right there.
But yeah. But I don't know. I don't know what this team's doing. I honestly don't. Do we even have an identity at this point? And if we do, can somebody please tell me what the hell it is?
Nope.
Y'all have one that y'all could have, but y'all refuse to do it. If y'all just ran the ball, that could be y'all's identity. But
that's what I was saying all game.
Yeah, and I could, and you're talking about, and that's what I said this week. I said, watch, we're going up against the 27th ranked run defense. So watch, Roman will come out throwing the ball 50 times. Watch. It makes no sense. I don't know what this man is thinking. It's like he can put together the most elaborate run plays in the world, and then what the hell are you doing lining up with two tight ends next to each other, literally shoulder to shoulder? You split that. Okay, what are you doing on a 4th and 1 trying to run a double reverse on a 4th and 1? When you just give freaking shoot, not even Dobbins, Gus bust the ball, or even Ricard's when they gave it
Ricard
to,
got stopped. Yeah,
he got stopped. Then give Gus Edwards the ball. This dude's popping off 8.5 yards of carry. You've got Dobbins popping off 7 to carry. He's basically they're having their will with this freaking defense, and then on the 4th and 1, you're going to run a double reverse, or a 4th and goal, you're going to give the ball to Ricard. And then the press conference yesterday. Here I'm thinking they're going to make some changes because they pushed the press conference back. No, Harbaugh doubles down, saying we have a good coaching staff that knows what they're doing. Well, obviously, you just lost 13-3 to a team that's been outscored all season, to a quarterback that's only played 2 games in 3 years. But yeah, you guys know what the hell you're doing. I don't get it. I don't even want to see, even though we're the 5th seed, I don't even want to see the team playoffs because they're going to be a one and done. And I think that if they make the playoffs, that there's not going to be any change. And heads need to roll somewhere.
I don't know if we stay
ridiculous.
If we stay the 5 seed, we got a chance against Tennessee. I mean, because they playing like shit recently.
Yeah, but you know what? I don't even want to see it happen there, bro, because then they're not going to say, oh, we made the playoffs. We won a playoff game. So they're not going to change anything.
Yeah.
And Roman's got to go. And I hate to say it, if he ain't going to fire Roman, then Harbaugh's got to go.
Roman need to be the first one out the door, no matter when the season ends, that next day,
Right.
next hour, whatever.
And if Harbaugh doesn't want Roman to go, then I'm sorry, Harbaugh, then you got to go.
Yeah.
I'm to this point right now where the only one I keep is defensive coordinator.
I don't know. He on a short leash too, in my opinion.
Yeah, but this is his first year. You got to give him
I don't
some
give a
time.
damn.
You got to give a coordinator at least 2 years to build up. I mean,
Yeah.
look who. I mean, and the sad part about it is, oh yeah, and here's the other kicker: Roquan Smith's already talking about an extension. Hey Lamar, what about you, bud?
Yeah.
You done put your own foot in your mouth because your ass is probably going to get franchise tag now. And it's I don't know. We used to have one of the best organizations in the world. Now so I'm feeling like we're the freaking Detroit Lions of the 90s.
It ain't that damn bad.
It sure feels that way, to be honest with you.
I think
I don't know. Maybe I'm a spoiled Ravens fan. Call me spoiled, call me whatever, but when your top tight end is getting into it with your head coach on the sideline, and your kick returner is telling your coach, if you're not going to use me, why even activate me?
It wasn't Justice Hill back there.
Justice
Hill.
That's what it was. It was Hill.
Yeah, it came out of nowhere.
Right. He said, if you're not going to use me, why are you going to activate me?
Yeah.
He said because he didn't have him with special teams, and they didn't have him. Charlie weren't playing him, and he went after Harbaugh. Said, why are you even having me in if you're not going to use me?
Yep.
All right, guys, that's my rant. Sorry, I've been holding that back for a while. We got to realize that's 2 weeks of frustration that I haven't been able to get out yet.
Glad you can get rid of that. I think that y'all are going to be all right. I think if I understand where y'all's frustration is coming from, of course, because early in the year y'all were blowing leads. Now you're not even getting them, but your team's banged up. You need receiver help like crazy.
No, we need a receiver, not receiver help. We need a receiver.
Oh, y'all need receivers.
Yeah.
Devin Duvernay's on IR, y'all. Just came down.
Yeah, I saw that.
Sammy Watkins to the rescue. That's what I'm saying. Y'all need receiver help like crazy. But like I said, y'all's identity needs to just be, we're gonna come out and run this ball down your throat. Even when Lamar comes back, y'all need to be playing off like bootlegs and getting Lamar in space and shit like that. Obviously keeping him healthy, but yeah, y'all almost had 200 yards rushing. Like you said, y'all were averaging crazy amounts of yards.
Yeah.
But y'all were 5-12 on third. They were 5-15. Y'all had 2 turnovers. The Browns had 0. So I don't know. I think y'all just came out flat, for real. And we all know y'all are the better team. So when Lamar comes back, y'all's remaining schedule of Falcons, Steelers, Bengals. Y'all are definitely gonna make the playoffs, and then if y'all end up running into the Titans, y'all definitely beat the Titans. I know you said you don't want it to happen, but
It's not that I don't want to see on the playoffs. I just know no changes will be made if they do make the playoffs.
I feel you. I feel you. I've been there. I've been there before.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Derp, another tough break for your Cowboys. Y'all let a big lead slip right through your hands. Final score: Jaguars 40, Cowboys 34.
Yeah, man. I mean, this all comes down to us just taking our foot off the gas. We've done it. I've seen it happen to the Cowboys a billion times. Doesn't matter who's the quarterback. Doesn't matter who's the coach. It's just something that we at least since I've been a fan, we always do it. We go up big on you, and we take our foot off the gas, let you walk us down, and it's either a nail biter at the end or we end up losing like this one. Dak played decent. He threw the 2 picks, but 23 for 33 touchdowns, only missed 7 passes on the day. I wanted to blame that last one on Dak, but I seen a close up, a zoomed in picture. It hit Noah Brown right between the 85.
That definitely was
So,
on him.
yeah, he's got to catch that. Even he said he was going to catch that. He should have caught that. With that being said, though, Dak does. I mean, people keep giving him, excuse after excuse or whatever. But 2021, he had 10 interceptions in 16 games. 2022, he's got 11 interceptions in 9 games. So I kind of feel like he's regressing to a point right now. Hopefully he can get it back on track.
Mhm.
Even with that happening, CD's looking good, 7 for 126.
Definitely.
Yeah, I kind of feel like our defense is reeling also. Like I kept saying we were the best defense. I think it's, without a doubt, the 49ers right now. We keep losing corners like crazy, and then now we're stuck with Kelvin Joseph, and he's not been playing good. Deron Bland, the rookie, though, on the other hand, he had an interception in this game. He's been looking good. Back to Noah Brown, he had 6 catches, 49 yards, 2 touchdowns. He played very well, but much like Pollard, to a degree, I feel like we don't get Michael Gallup involved enough. I think that he's a very good receiver. I think we need to look for him a little bit more. He had 1 catch for 2 yards all day. I think we just ran into the Trevor Lawrence at the wrong time also. He's been on a tear, 14 touchdowns and only 1 pick in his last 6 games. Our running game worried me a bit. Travis Etienne, 19 carries for 103 yards. Zay Jones is the first round of the playoff hero. This man was unstoppable in the day. 6 catches, 109, 3 touchdowns. They sacked Dak 3 times. And like I said, our defense is kind of reeling because we allowed 503 yards. They had an average of 7.2 per play. Can't really have the Jaguars come in and do that on you, like I said. But I think we ran into them just at the wrong time. They're kind of trending up. We're kind of stagnant. We'll see how we play next week. It doesn't look like Jalen Hurts is going to play. Leighton Vander Esch has already been counted out. So we'll see. We'll see. We already got the playoffs clinched, but if we play like this, we will be a first-round exit without a doubt.
Hey, real quick, you did say, Evan Ingram wasn't going to have the game like he had the previous week. So I guess you were right. It was Zay Jones.
Yeah, like you tried to warn me. You tried to warn me.
Yep. Kevin, what you got on this one?
Trevor Lawrence, it's looking like more and more like he's the real deal.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got this Jacksonville team rolling. I mean, it doesn't really say it too much in the record right now because they are 6-8, but they're 4-3 at home. So you win, sleep at home, win on the road.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it's just that he's just been a buzzsaw the last couple of weeks, and it's almost like it's been a tale of 2 quarterbacks. What he did at the beginning part of the season, what he's done now, and now you got Travis Etienne that's coming into his own.
Yep.
Jamal Agnew. I don't even know who Jamal Agnew was. And he
not against the Cowboys.
What's that?
I said he's usually a return guy,
right?
But not against us.
No, he won 3 for 52, and then even the I mean, then like you said, Zay Jones 109. I think the Cowboys just ran to the wrong team, wrong time. That's all I can really say, bro. Wrong team, wrong time. But I think the Cowboys are going to still going to the playoffs. I wouldn't be surprised if they go deep into the playoffs. Jacksonville's going to probably be home watching it on TV like they normally are doing.
Jacksonville.
I don't see them making it this year. I'm not saying they're not going to. I'm not saying they're not a team on the rise that people are going to worry about. I just don't see it happening this year. But look, but don't sniff on them because they're coming up.
From what I understand, they went out. They're South champions.
Really?
Yeah, from what I understand. Does that sound right? That sound right, Dirk? Because I know they got the tiebreaker over Tennessee, and then they'll play them again. Yeah, I believe. I mean, they're in the second spot in the South, but with this slide for Tennessee, I thought I heard if they went out, they win the South.
You might be right.
Shit, well, they're gonna win out.
Yeah, they're gonna win out.
Yeah.
I think with their schedule.
They got the Jets on Thursday night.
Yeah,
But that could be interesting though. The Thursday night game, they'd be
That would be
so.
cool to see the Jags go to the playoffs. That would be cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, right now they're 6-8 and Tennessee's 7-7. So
Right on that.
right now Tennessee's a game ahead of them.
And I believe that they played them in week 18, and I think it's down in Jacksonville.
I hope that determines it. I hope that.
Yeah, definitely.
Sorry.
Great game
Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
to look forward to.
I'm pulling up their schedule now.
I'll bring him.
All right. Here we go.
I mean, I just don't know who the middle game is. I know they got the Jets on Thursday, and then Titans in week 18. I don't know who they got in week 17 though.
Okay, so the Jags.
Texans. Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Jags are at the Jets. Then they're January 1st. They're at the Texans, and then they finish up home against the Titans.
No excuses. No
But
excuses.
they could win
They
that.
should win out.
Could win out.
Yeah, they should win out.
And then if you pull the Texans, they are.
Shit.
Yeah, Texas out of it. You ain't even got to look at their schedule.
I'm not the Texans. I didn't mean the Texans. I meant the Titans.
Yeah.
The Titans.
But the only thing that concerns me with Jacksonville right now at the moment is the tackles. They lost was it Cam Robinson? He's out for the year, right? I think. And then the other tackle is, I don't know. I know he left the game.
Yeah, now you got the Titans. They're home against the Texans on Christmas Eve.
That's very interesting.
Yep. Then they're home against your Cowboys, Durp, on the 29th.
Go Cowboys. Win this one.
And then
I can't stand the Titans. I can't stand the Titans.
And then they're at the Jaguars on January 8th.
When
So
we play, that'll be when Traylon Burks.
you guys play them on Thursday Night Football on
Yeah.
Prime TV. You guys play on Thursday Night Football Prime TV on the 29th.
Oh, that's the Titans and Cowboys on Prime.
Yep, that's on Prime.
Okay, bet.
On Amazon Prime. So
All
yeah,
right.
they could. Oh, well, let me go back and swallow my tongue. The Jags could make the playoffs.
Yeah.
They could take the damn division. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
All right, let's turn the page to another AFC South team that played on Saturday. Captain Kirk and the Vikings pulled off the largest comeback in NFL history against the Colts. Minnesota was down 33-0 at halftime on Saturday. Who's to blame for the Colts debacle, Kevin?
Everybody. Offense, defense, special teams, coaching,
Yep, interim head coach.
interim head coach. When you blow a 33-point lead and you're outscored literally 27-0, that is a total team. I'm sorry. When you're outscored 22-0 in the fourth quarter, that is a total team collapse. That is offense. That is defense. That is special teams. There is no reason why when you're up 33 points, you should lose that game. Now I can't really say anything because the Ravens were up 27 on Miami when we had the collapse. It happens.
Yeah.
But to be outscored but to put up 33 points in their first quarter, and then to score a total of 3 points in the third quarter, fourth quarter, and overtime. I mean, your defense. You can't really blame the defense because the defense is exhausted. That means Durp won the field the majority of the time in that second half. Offense isn't doing anything. Special teams surely not. That's a total team collapse. That's when that starts happening. That's when you take a timeout. Let's regroup. Let's figure out what the hell is going on. But they didn't. And of course, Kirk Cousins wielded his magic. He put up 14 in the third, 22 in the fourth, 3 in overtime, and did what he needed to do. I mean, Matt Ryan was 19 for 33, 182 yards. He was averaging 5.5 yards a carry. 5.5 yards average. Cousins went 34 for 54 for 460 yards. He averaged 8.5 yards per pass. Why are you not putting more pressure on this guy? Where is your nickel defense? And then you turn around, you give Dalvin Cook 17 carries for 95 yards. Does anybody else know who KJ Osborne is?
I've heard of him.
I never heard of him
I've heard of him
yesterday.
Yeah.
10 receptions for 157 yards, 15.7 yards reception. Justin Jefferson, 12 receptions for 123 yards.
KJ wearing number 17, right?
Was that? Yeah.
KJ wearing number 17, right?
Yeah. Hell, even Dalvin Cook got in on the receiving game, too. He went 4 for 95.
Ain't have much of a choice.
No, shit. Either Alan Thielen figured, hey, I'm going to play too. I'll give it 3 for 41. And even Hawkinson said, yeah, well, don't forget about me. Give me 3 for 33. That's everybody. Goes into that collapse. That goes from top to the bottom. Now you can even blame the janitors if you want to on that one. But that's all I have to say.
I got home, literally turned the TV on and watched the game winning kick. But when I left,
I think you did mention that.
I was like, when I left the house, I was like, damn, they're getting blown out. This game, the game's over. And then y'all were talking in the group chat, kept talking about the Vikings. And I'm like, bro, are they coming back right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's no coincidence that the Vikings started playing better after they sacked Jalen Reagor. He stopped on that route short. Interception happened. Even the coach is throwing up his hands like, dude, what are you doing? They sit him. They end up coming back. Like you said, Indy went scoreless in the fourth and allowed that crazy comeback. I tried to find, I thought that this was like Matt Ryan's fault, because everybody was talking about how he always gives up these leads. But I mean, he didn't throw for a lot of yards, but he threw for one touchdown, no picks. So JT went down.
Yeah.
And they kind of went by committee with the Deion Jackson and Zach Moss. So they didn't really have too much, running game. They gave him a lot of attempts though. 518 yards by the Vikings to the Colts 341. 32 first downs for the Vikings is crazy. 30 to 32 first downs in one game. This game had 165 total plays. 86 by the Vikings, 79 by the Colts. That's just a shit ton of plays. That's back and forth. The Colts only had one turnover, which is a fumble, which is crazy. And I seen a thing earlier. I didn't check on it, but it said that Matt Ryan has been on the losing end of the biggest blowout leads in international game history, regular season history, NFC Championship game history, and Super Bowl history.
Yeah.
So basically, any league with Matt Ryan is not safe. I thought that was insane. What more can you say? It was just a crazy comeback. It was cool to be able to see it happen.
Frauds. All these people on TV talking about Matt Ryan going to Indianapolis before this season started was going to be good. And look what the hell didn't happen. I mean, I love it. I love to see it. I love to see it. Frauds.
Yeah. Also, one more thing. The most seasons with 1,600 receiving yards in history. A couple names. Calvin Johnson did it twice. He played 9 years. AB did it twice. He played 12 years. Marvin Harrison did it twice. He played 13 years. Justin Jefferson has done it twice in 3 years.
Yeah, that's a bad man.
He's a bad man there.
I'm so glad that the Eagles did not take that man.
Yeah. Real quick, season ended today. Jeff Saturday gets a job or no?
No.
Hell no.
Just want to get your answer.
And the only reason why I say that is because they've already came out and said that they're exploring all options once the season's over with when head coach.
Well, I think they're gonna say that. That's the politically correct thing, and then they got to do the Rooney Rule, so they're gonna come out and say that, in my opinion. But I mean, he's still in cahoots with Jim Irsay. Don't be surprised.
I mean, they don't have to follow the Rooney Rule. They just do they have to follow the Rooney Rule if he's the interim head coach and they just gonna still gotta go with the Rooney Rule on that.
If you got that vacancy, you still got to follow it.
Okay.
From what I understand. Now the interim, I think, was different. Like when they fired what's name.
Well, I was wondering because
they didn't have to. They didn't have to for the interim, but the regular vacancy they have to.
Yeah, I didn't know if they could just promote him from interim head coach to head coach because he was the interim coach. I know, like if they fire you at the end of the year, then they have to.
I believe they still have to run the process or whatever. Yeah. I mean, they can do it if they want to. They probably get fined the hell out of some or draft picks or whatever. All right, turning the page, everyone. The Bucs, they're still in the lead in the NFC South despite a second half letdown against the Bengals. Cincy won 34-23 and took control of the AFC North. Durp.
Yeah, it's another comeback. They were when the Bucs went up 17-0. I was like, well, that literally never happens on Brady. It's the first time he's lost a game like this. Burrow, 27 for 29, 200 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 pick. I think he's playing as good as any quarterback right now. I said a couple of weeks, I think he's one of the best at like taking what the defense gives him, you know, and not really making mistakes right now. The Bengals have found out they have a duo at running back. Samaje Perine and Mixon are playing well. Seems like Jamar Chase is getting back into the groove. It seems like every week that the Bengals have some random player that scores a touchdown. Mitchell Wilcox this week, Trenton Irwin last week. You know, they just have these random guys that step up. Bengals defense, they're stepping up as of late. Caused 4 turnovers with Brady. Brady went 30 for 44, 312, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks. The thing that stuck out to me is how many attempts. 44 attempts. The man is 45 throwing the ball 44 times. So I had to look into it. He's had 11 games this year with 40 or more attempts. And then he's had 5 games with 50 or more attempts. So they're just going out there and just, they're trying to wear his arm off, I understand he can still sling it. He don't got the Drew Brees arm yet, but it's going to come eventually. They only had 23 rush attempts in this game for the Bucs. I think it was just a collapse in, Brady turning the ball over 4 times. I don't know too many teams that can survive 4 turnovers by their quarterback, no matter if they're Tom Brady or not. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, what can you say? The Bengals are legit. I thought for sure they would have the Super Bowl hangover, but they came out and Burrow went 27 for 39, 200 yards, averaging 5.1 yards per carry, threw for 4 touchdowns against that Tampa defense. 4. And you know me, anytime I could bash Brady, I would. But I put this one on the defense because for your quarterback to go up there and throw for 312 yards and 3 touchdowns.
2 interceptions and 2 fumbles.
And 2 interceptions and 2 fumbles. I mean, I like to bash Brady, but you know what? That's Cincinnati. But I gotta give that Cincinnati defense credit. They put the pressure on him when he needed to. they got the job done. And then they had let Burrow do his thing. They put the ball in Jamar Chase's hands, allowed him Tyler Boyd did what he did. And what can I say? They're in first place. We're not. I'm pissed.
Yeah, they stole it right from under us.
Yeah. Well,
We kinda gave it away,
we
though.
snatch the jaws of defeat from the jaws of victory is what we do.
Yeah.
And you guys are going to be shocked with my bold prediction this week. But,
Coming right up.
Yep. But what can I say? I mean, I can't. Is Brady? Let me ask you guys this: is Brady done?
No.
Does Brady retire at the end of the season?
I don't think so.
I don't think he's going out like that.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to. Yep. That's
Yeah,
exactly what
Okay.
I'm saying.
Then my second question to you: is Tampa Bay going to welcome Brady back at the end of the season with the way?
I think he's
I'm
gonna-
already seeing shit where they're saying the Patriots should at least see what's up.
I was going to say New England is a wild card, and so is San Francisco.
I don't think they still got Trey Lance. I think they're going.
Yeah, but they ain't paying him nothing.
Yeah,
so.
but remember, Brady left. Brady had a chance of staying with New England. He chose to leave.
Oh,
So,
but he probably gonna get right with them fans too, though.
so I mean, I don't think he would go back to New England because he's the one that chose to leave because they wanted to sign him to an extension. He's the one that chose to leave.
You don't go back to them to answer your question. The Bucks better welcome him back. What's your backup name? Kyle Trask. What are you gonna do? You better welcome Brady back and
Yep.
at least start getting the quarterback ready to take over. You're not just gonna throw Kyle Trask in there and hope you're bad now, but you can be worse.
Oh no, I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there. I mean, I agree. I mean, if he wants to come back next year, they need to keep him. But I'm just asking, do you think he comes back?
I don't.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah,
He'll
I
be
don't-
back playing, no matter where.
But like I said last week, man, watch. They're gonna fuck around and let him win the NFC
Yeah.
South. And then the Cowboys are gonna have to travel to Tampa Bay to play Tom Brady, who we've never beat. You'll see.
I mean, they're
You're
probably
right.
but the only one that can is you got the Saints and the Panthers and the Falcons are all 5-9, and the Bucks are 6-8. So it's not like they've got a big lead on them.
No, not at all. But like I said last week again, all them quarterbacks, who's the one that you trust the most to
Brady.
play those?
Absolutely.
Right. You taking
Brady.
Sam?
Ghost man.
Oh geez,
And Desmond Ritter at this point.
Desmond Ritter.
Even though he'll probably show off against us. Give
Oh
it to him.
geez. Yeah.
All right. Speaking of Desmond Ritter, we got a full week 16 slate coming your way. Just before you know it, here's what the NFL has lined up for us. Thursday Night Football features the Jaguars and Jets. Mainly everyone else will play on Christmas Eve. The Bills at the Bears, Saints at Cleveland, Texans at Titans, Seahawks at Chiefs, Giants at Vikings, Bengals at Patriots, Lions at Panthers, Falcons at Ravens, Commanders at 49ers, and Eagles at Cowboys. Saturday night will feature the Raiders and Steelers. And on Christmas Day, we had the Packers and Dolphins, Broncos and Rams, Bucks at Cardinals on NBC. It all comes to an end with Chargers and Colts on Monday Night Football. Holiday gatherings this weekend, everyone. Which of these games, Kevin and Durp, will you be sneaking away to watch? And what is your bold prediction, Kevin?
Well, I mean, as far as the games, if the Eagles and Cowboys isn't on your radar, then what the hell are you even doing being a football fan? Because that is going to, in my opinion, is going to be a hell of a game. I mean, I saw that game, and by the way, Durp, I took your Cowboys in my elimination pool, so don't let me down.
I don't think he's gonna play.
But yeah, I mean, that one's got to be on everybody's radar. I mean, that's going to be a NFC bloodbath there. So I'm gonna try to catch that one. Definitely my Ravens. See if they can bounce back. God, I hope they can bounce back against the Falcons. If they lose against the Falcons and home, then that season over. I think I'm interested to see. I'm interested in seeing Bengals Patriots. For some reason I don't know. I'm just kind of intrigued to see what the Patriots can do against the Bengals. But as far as my bold prediction is the Bears are not only going to beat the Bills, but they're going to beat them by 2 touchdowns.
I kind of got the Bills losing out there too. I don't know about it by that much, but
I got them.
I
I
wouldn't be
only
surprised.
have them losing to Chicago, but I have them losing by 2 touchdowns.
Durp, you watch NFL Total Access on Fridays? I don't know, Kevin, you watch?
I do.
You see, they always like Homer.
Yep,
That's you, Kevin.
that's me. Why I know my Bears suck, but this is my bold prediction. Trust me, I cry every week. They won 3 games. I don't think they won one since.
Yeah, they lost against Philly. So.
Yeah. But there you go. That's my standouts in my bold prediction. What do you got, Durp?
Yeah, of course I'm looking forward to the Eagles and Cowboys game. I don't think Jalen Hurts is gonna play. We'll see. But everything I'm seeing is saying that he's probably not gonna play, which sucks because the last time we played him, we had Cooper Rush. We didn't have Dak. Now we're playing them. They don't have Jalen Hurts. They Gardner Minshew, who played formidable at times, but yeah, we'll see how that game goes. Me and Mike will be on here next week talking about it.
Yep.
As far as another game that I'm looking forward to is the Packers at Dolphins. The Dolphins have been kind of not reeling, but have been playing as good as they were at the beginning of the year. The Packers, everything that you see, and they talk about the Packers, they have these crazy odds to make the playoffs. So we'll see. Christian Watson's, catching fire here lately.
Yep.
Aaron Rodgers is looking better, so we'll see how that goes. As far as my bold prediction, is that the Commanders go to the 49ers and win a game.
Woo.
Oh. Whoa.
Yeah.
If they had the momentum after that Giants game, if they had, we obviously know what happened at the end of that one. If they had won that one, I would have agreed with you. But because I think we talked about that last week, Durp. The chances of Brock Purdy when he gonna, come back down to earth or whatever. I think their momentum is kind of shifted after that loss against New York. But yeah, it's definitely a shot.
It's supposed to be bold, right? That's what the prediction's supposed to be bold.
Yeah, definitely a shot.
Yeah.
Good deal. All right. Happy holidays to everyone out there. Thanks everyone for listening. We got another 4 days of NFL action. Go enjoy it all.